What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we are obviously going over breaking news about AMC that you guys need to be made aware about, as well as go over Citadel's short position that they are currently down 1,000% and they have not covered a single share. So we're going to talk about everything you guys need to know. This information did cost me out the ass to get, so I hope you guys do enjoy this video. And for your appreciation, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this and to stay up to date with what is going on behind the scenes of AMC. Alright guys, before we get into Citadel's short position or the breaking news you guys came to this video for, let's just briefly, and I mean briefly, go over AMC's price action. As you guys can see, we are in a bullish uptrend. We are in a slight consolidation phase over the past week and a half. So if a lot of newer apes have got into this, maybe you're up on your position, maybe you are down on your position, but you're probably wondering to yourself, is this going any higher? Is this going down? What is going to happen with AMC stock? But I am not a financial advisor, so I cannot read a crystal ball, right, and tell you exactly what is going to happen. But from a technical standpoint, as this trend line shows you, we are in a bullish pattern. We are in a bullish uptrend. Yes, like I said, we have been consolidating, but we should expect a breakout to the upside coming anytime now. And I'll be going more into detail into the technicals, the Ortex data, everything you guys need to know in a later video tonight. But I did want to get this other information out to you guys as soon as possible. But overall, I do expect a breakout to the upside, and before this thing is all said and done, we are going to hit higher highs. I can 100% guarantee myself, and if you want to take it whatever way you want, that is on you. It's not financial advice, but me, myself, and I do think we are going to hit higher highs once this thing is said and done. Now, getting into Citadel's short position, as you guys can see, the green highlighted is new short positions, the red is closed out short positions, and the grayish to white is just the same positions. This is not added to or not covered. So we do have Citadel Advisors LLC, the average share price of $6.16, shares of 5,676,200 shares changed, it's literally the same, of 224,500 shares, value of almost $58 million. $58 million. That is a huge number to be down on your position. Well, that's a huge number to have a position in this, but consider from $6.16, that is almost 1,000% that Citadel would be down on their positions. If AMC was at $60, Citadel would be down $1,000 on their position. And this does explain why we do have a lot of FUD coming out from the Motley Fool, all these other news article websites that are saying don't buy AMC, it's not going anywhere. You guys have all seen videos like that. You've probably read these articles and they are just straight FUD, and that would probably be because Citadel is severely down on their short positions. If you just do some rough guerrilla math here, and they spent $58 million to acquire their positions, they are probably in the negative about $500 million. So that is a huge amount of money, and they are highly incentivized to pay promoters to essentially spread FUD articles that are not true about AMC. As we do know, AMC is not falling, guys. They might fall 1-2% a day, but they are not collapsing like these other stocks are collapsing. But if you do take a look at Citadel's portfolio, it is $407 billion. So being down $500 million on a position might sound like a lot, but that is a grain of salt in the salt shaker. That is literally nothing for them, but eventually it will get to the point where they have to cover this position. Now, I would imagine they are down on a lot of other positions. That is why you are seeing the reverse repos come into effect at all-time highs, double the previous all-time highs we have seen, because there is a rush to collateral because people like Citadel are severely down on their positions. Now, getting into the actual breaking news you guys came to this video for, and that does revolve around the institutional ownership that was filed for today. And keep in mind, everything that I have highlighted right here are new positions as of today, June 24th. Everything under this, the last one was yesterday for a small amount of shares, and then other than that, it's for June 17th. There was two, June 16th there was 2, and then everything else was June 1st and beyond. So we do have a lot of positions that were open today, and we are going to break them down a little bit more into detail. So we have some big players. Charles Schwab buying 329,000 shares. First Trust Mid Cap Core buying 277,000 shares. Another First Trust Multi Cap Growth buying 44,000 shares. Another Schwab Small Cap Index buying 823,000 shares. Goldman Sachs, one of the biggest banks in the world, Goldman Sachs Small Cap Value Insights Fund Class A, buying 279,587 shares. This is around $12 million they purchased today. We do have another one for 7,000. Then we have Goldman Sachs yet again buying another 64,000 shares for the day. Schwab yet again buying 137,000 shares. And then we do have the SLPIX Small Cap Per Fund Investor Class only buying 473 shares. First Mid Trust Growth Cap buying 301,000 shares. And then yesterday we did have DWS Global Small Cap Fund buying 87,000 shares. When we add up how many shares this was total purchase for the day, it comes out to 1,963,660 shares. Now, why is this significant, you may ask? Well, people like Schwab and Goldman Sachs, or I should say companies like Schwab and Goldman Sachs, they're not going to be buying AMC at nearly all-time highs if they didn't think it was going higher. Now, you better believe they have better information than us and know exactly some information that we have no access to, like how many naked shares are outstanding. So I do think they have more information than us. That is why they're loading the boat. We've seen the same thing happen on June 1st. The day before we did reach did double in price, right? We went from about $20 to about $40. It closed at $35 to $37. There was a ton of buying going on for a huge amount of shares on June 1st. Now you have to think, for some weird reason, they have more information than us. Now we are seeing this exact same thing play out that we've seen June 1st, now on June 24th, literally one day before we did skyrocket. And let me just exactly show you what June 2nd does look like on the chart. So June 1st, we did open at about $25. By the end of the day, June 2nd, we went all the way up to $77.26. So yes, June 2nd was the day we hit $77 per share and then did come down the next day. So this does lead me to believe they know more information than us. Mix that with the NSCC 002 and everything else we do know about AMC stock. I do think we are due for a rally in the near term future. And I do think, quite frankly, some people that are short on AMC are doing whatever they can by paying promoters, paying these people to make FUD articles about AMC to try to shift the momentum away from AMC. You see articles like this: forget AMC and GameStop, 10 new stocks Reddit's Wall Street Bets is buying. You see all these FUD articles, and really it is just because short sellers are down in their positions. And if you pay somebody $1 million to make an article and that could potentially have an influence on a couple thousand people, that is not a bad risk to reward ratio, or per se, or investment to do that if you are down substantially on your positions. So I do think there's a lot of promoters promoting bad FUD, and they are honestly getting paid for it. That is only my opinion on what is going on here. So I wouldn't pay too much mind to the FUD. I would pay attention to the data. And if you guys want to stay up to date with the data, make sure to hit that subscribe button and notification bell to be notified every single time a video is posted. But we see this huge pattern, and this is the biggest indicator you could possibly see. And even May 28th, we had some huge buys coming in as well. Look at these buys, and I'm going to highlight them for you guys. Look at all these buys all the way to here. All these buys for May 28th. That's not working exactly how I thought it was going to, but all of these buys were May 28th, 2 trading days before we did explode, and then all of these were June 1st, and these were huge buys, guys. These were massive buys. 6.5 million shares right here, almost 11 million shares right here, almost 5.5 million shares right here, and 12.5 million shares right here. Absolutely insane buys the day before we started to skyrocket on on AMC. So I think that's exactly what is going to be happening in the next couple of trading days. I don't know how high or how long or if it'll happen in the next couple of trading days. All I know is it will happen, and this is a great sign in the right direction. Like, look at this Schwab buy was 823,000 shares. That is a significant position size that we have seen in a while now, right? Since this has actually started, we have not seen a sizable order like that ever since. So I do think this is the biggest indicator, one of the biggest indicators you could look at to try to determine if the squeeze is going to happen soon or if it's going to take a long time. And I think this data does suggest, at least to me, that we are getting close to actually seeing a huge price fluctuation to the upside for AMC stock. So that is going to wrap up this video. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel on your way out, as well as check out the link down below for public. Get up to $70 in your choice of free stock. I have been getting Beyond Meat and Tesla. I got $50 of Beyond Meat and $50 worth of Tesla. I got beyond $30 of Beyond Meat a couple times as well. So you guys might as well roll the dice and check that out if you guys have not already. There are one of two other brokerages that do not route your order flows to companies like Citadel. The only others is Fidelity and Merrill Lynch, and then obviously Public. So check that out if you guys have not already, as well as if you guys want to stay up to date with the moves that we are making in the community. I send out all of my buy and sell alerts for stocks, options, and crypto in real time, and we have been killing it over there, guys. Made a fortune today, so check that out if you guys have not already. But until the next time, I will see you guys later. Peace out.